right, everybody, welcome back to episode 4 of Subnautica. Last time we left off, we found dry land through the rendezvous point from acting Captain Keen, who was apparently lost at sea. So we're never going to see him in this game. But I figure this is a good place to pick back up. We're on the island. We just got the tablet, the PDA. I have to remember to get out of here. How to get out of here? I think it's over this way. Yeah. And again, there are tons of things that you can scan, especially on this island. Most of these don't matter. A lot of these plants and stuff are decoration. They're not really necessary, but it is cool to see some of the stuff that they wrote for them. Now, this is the first island that we've come across in the game, because from the beginning when you exit your pod, all you can see is water all around you. But as you can tell, we have kind of an artificial landmass that was like a chunk of rock broken away from the seabed floor and floated up by the floaters. But here we actually have, oh god, the terrain in this game. You can tell they were not thinking of making this I don't know if like the land segments were like a last minute addition, but you can tell they didn't plan for the walking, because you get hung up on a lot of things in this game. But here's something you can do for food in the game, and bobo trees are one of the best early game examples of this. So once you find food that you can eat and you want to eat it, you have to slice it with your knife for the most part, and then you munch on it. Bobo trees are really good for water and food, but too many of them and you'll kill the tree. But you only need one sample to take back to your base, because on this island we will be getting something that's very useful. I just have to find it. If you look up there, yeah, there we go. If you look up there and there's some buildings. So that means survivors. People live in buildings, right? Pretty sure they do. Mostly. Might as well scan all of these things. And like I said, a lot of these are decorative plants. You can take these back to your base. There was something else that I could scan here, wasn't there? No, maybe not. Yeah, a lot of these, you can scan them, you can take samples, and you can go back to your base. You can build decorative pots and plants. I have to remember how to get over. I gotta remember how to get over here, because there's a lot of useful stuff on this island. Things that are going to make early game a little bit easier. So I think we're supposed to head this way. But yeah, I think a lot of the in-game land masses, they might have been like a last-minute addition. Oh, fuck off, crab. I hate those things. They're the worst. They're such a pain in the ass. I could get rid of them. I do have the propulsion cannon. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's put you there. And that way, we can have a little bit of fun with the crabs. What you do is you grab these little bastards like this and BAM! Send them far away from you, because they are a pain in the ass. Also, I have to watch. Okay, that's the shore. I have to remember how to get to where I'm going, because what I'm looking for is a way to those. And the landmass here is a little bit confusing. It's again, this game wasn't really, as far as I can tell, designed for land travel. So I think we're just going to try and just get over there any way that we can. We're going to, like, Skyrim horse it up. Yeah, so this is what we're looking for. This right down here is what we're looking for. Get away from me. That consumes a lot of power, by the way. But it's worth it to get these little jerkwads away from you. Alright. Exterior grow bed. That's what we're looking for. We need this. I can hear another one scuttering around here somewhere.
New blueprint acquired.
Purple tablet. That seems important. It is. So we'll grab that. I can hear them in the background. Thank you for putting that right in my face. Abandoned PDA. Degasi voice log number 4.
Integrating new PDA data.
Number 4. So that means there's other ones. Oh yeah, here we go. Multi-purpose room. This is what we need. This is 100% what we need. This is going to make base building so much better.
New blueprint acquired.
Large room, yes, that's right. They added the stuff from Below Zero, the game add-on from. Scan this. So Below Zero was supposed to be like a DLC for this game, and there we go. Do I need... No, okay, we got that. It was supposed to be a DLC for this game, but they decided to make it a standalone project. And it was less than well received. A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people thought it kind of took away from the charm of the first game.
New blueprint acquired.
I enjoyed it. I thought the story was pretty good. It focused more on a character and what she was going through than it did. Come here, you little jerk.
New blueprint acquired.
Than it did anything else.
Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Get a lot of information on this game. Ultraglide fins.
New blueprint
This island
acquired.
it has a ton of stuff. And we'll get all of it. Especially now that we don't have to worry about those jerky little... Okay, we got that. That just leads up there. We have the outdoor grow beds, which is a massive help. And now we just need to get up here. We'll go to this one first, I guess, if I can get up there. Like I said, the terrain in this game, not good. You get tripped up a lot on things. There's extra PDAs hidden around here somewhere, but I don't know that I'm going to find all of them. Because I don't know if I want to spend all this time looking around this island. Kind of just want to progress the game as much as I can, because there's a lot of very cool things that happen later on down the road. But yeah, here we go. We got another building here.
New blueprint acquired.
We'll scan that, but we're not really going to take these. The marble melons are superior food. Marble melon for the win. And then we have an observatory. Takes a long time to scan this one.
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data.
Okay.
Integrating
Degasi
new
voice log
PD
number 1. We'll start there.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators. Fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
Probably.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You
He's in
wanna
charge.
forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
So that was one of the first logs where we get to meet the... oh, you know what? I think I have to go back down there because I'm pretty sure I missed something. Not there. I have to go back down there because I'm pretty sure I missed a piece of equipment. But that is one of the first instances of previous survivors who came to this planet. Their ship had an accident, just like ours did, and they were marooned here. They were Paul Torgal, his son Bart, and Marguerite Maida, who was somebody we read about earlier in the game. There was that whole PDA. You know what? we're just gonna go down here. We're just gonna go right down here. Like a mountain goat. We'll just climb down this. Make sure we don't break our legs going down. But let's see. I'm pretty sure. Let's get this thing out. If I remember correctly, there should be... I thought there was stasis rifle parts around here. But I might be wrong. I could have sworn that there was. Oh, I'm getting stuck on things. Oh, God. The terrain in this game. The land-based exploration is, again, it's not great. But luckily you don't spend a lot of time. So that's the one we went to. That's the one we got to go to next. Like I said, luckily you don't spend a lot of time on land. You spend a little bit, not much. Because otherwise then you get this. You get caught up on everything. It's like your character has never walked a day in his life. But like I said, we're gonna go up here now. Come on. Yeah, this is one of the critiques of the game that I have. The land-based exploration does not feel natural enough. But I think it was, again, an oversight. There were a lot of things that they cut from the game. One of two. So that means there should be another one around here somewhere. It might have been down there. That's what I thought it was. Nope, it's right here. Stasis rifle. The game said earlier there are no real weapons. You basically just have defense. Water, that's good. We'll wait on that since that's number 3.
Data.
Fern palm. And I'm just scanning these things for... just because. I'm so used to playing this game and scanning everything.
New blueprint acquired.
We'll pick up the lantern fruit because that's going to be good. Because I think we'll go back and maybe we'll upgrade our base. We did get the indoor grow bed, right? Yes, we have the indoor and we have the outdoor grow bed. I have to find another thing with a modification station. I can't believe I did that. Let's put the... Where's the flashlight? We'll put the flashlight in 4. We don't really need that right now. Yeah, there is... there's a little extra... I don't want to go that way. I don't want to fall completely to my death. There's another tablet, another PDA on this island that has some more backstory. I never remember exactly where it is. I think it's over here. Let's, okay, ooh. A little rough. I think it's over this way. But we got pretty much everything we came to the island for, which is... Oh, get out of here, you jerk. Yeah, I think it might be over here. Maybe? No, I thought it was. Maybe it's not. It's in one of these little caves that they have going around the island. There's another PDA that gives you a little bit more of the story. Oh, wait. No, that was the plant glowing. But maybe it is this way. It might be up in this little cave here. Yes. Okay.
Signal location uploaded to the PDA. Integrating new PDA data.
And that gives you another signal.
New PDA data.
They had a proposed habitat that they were going to build. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to get back to my... Gotta figure out how to get back to the sea moth. But yeah, let's see. I want to make sure. Okay, I have a bulbo tree. I've got marble melons. I've got lantern fruit. Alright, awesome. Now I just gotta get back to the sea moth, which is over here. Whoa, okay. Don't do that. Take your time. Ah, you know what? We can just go under here. Instead of trying to fight our way all the way around the island.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And now we can head back to the base. My stomach is growling because I have not eaten anything, and it's already 11 o'clock. Jeez. Might have to take a break after this one and actually get something to eat. Oh, look at that. Just like look at the darkness. This game, it creates such a good atmosphere. That's the habitat. We don't need that yet. It's very good at sending you to places that make you feel a little uneasy. Because the ocean itself is just already, like, look at that. If you were stranded on this planet, you'd scare the shit out of you. Okay. Can't go too deep. But I should keep an eye out for shipwrecks because, again, I need a modification station, which I thought I had all the pieces for, but I guess I didn't. Get out of here, sir. We don't need your nonsense. As you can see, though, oh, here's a big wreck. There's probably one in here somewhere. I don't think this is one of the ones that I've been in. Is it? Actually, it might be. But there might be something in there, so we're gonna... Nope. Let's just see if we can't find... Yeah, we've been in this one before. But maybe there's another piece. Got the mobile vehicle bay. I don't think there's gonna be... I don't think it's gonna be in here. Might be down further. Oh, this is a bad idea. This is always a bad idea. But if we can just get one. There we go. And now we can get out of here. We got the modification station.
Acquired.
That's going to come in handy later. This way. It's not this way. Oh no, I'm getting lost. I'm getting... Okay. Ooh. God, the claustrophobia is real in this game, especially in these. All right. Now we can stop messing around with that. Okay. Now we can head back to base. And now that we got all that set up, we can start fleshing out our base a little bit. I'm not going to do too much of it this episode. Sir, there's no reason for that. Because we don't need much right now. We just need enough to get by. So we'll probably go back and add another foundation, throw down some... I might build a multi-purpose room if we have enough, which we should. It's only like 6 titanium. We got a radio
Welcome
message.
aboard,
What's
Captain.
this?
This is Avery Quinn.
Ooh,
trading
here we
ship
go.
Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over. Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. You offer to help, they don't pick up.
If only you knew, my friend.
Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over.
Yeah, we do.
I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Oh, you're gonna feel bad once you figure out what's going on. Okay, so let's put this stuff away. I'm already running out of space. We don't need that for right now. We can put one of those away. How much titanium do we have? We got a bunch. Got a bunch of titanium. A bunch of lead. Let's grab some more lead. And what we'll do is, we'll head out here. Where's our habitat builder? Take our habitat builder and we're gonna build... You know what? We're gonna build... a platform. Foundation. But I think we're gonna raise this one up a little bit. We're gonna raise this one up a little bit. And can we... Yes, we can build a multi-purpose room. And again, this right here kills me. Why? Why can I not center this? Unknown Worlds, you did us so dirty on this one.
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
That's some good advice. Okay, we have a little bit more titanium. I'm gonna have to start moving stuff. Because what we're gonna do, we're gonna throw a hatch on this. We gotta keep an eye on our hull strength. We have a whole bunch of stuff here that we need. Where... I forget where everything is. Lockers. God, this is another thing. Where you want it to snap to a grid, it doesn't. But where you don't want it to snap to a grid, It does. Oh, and of course. All right. Well, which one do we have less stuff in? Probably neither of them. We're going to need some titanium anyway. Actually, you know what? I know, and you're probably sick of me going in and out of, probably sick of me going in and out of these things. But like I said, when you're doing stuff in this game, that's just what happens. You end up running back and forth, putting things away, taking things out, and realizing you need it again. Okay, we're gonna build. We're gonna put our battery charger here. We're going to put our fabricator right there. Put our radio right there. And I have another radio message.
High priority automated message from Aurora Live Pod 13 coordinates attack. Live Pod is carrying high priority passenger.
High priority?
I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
That's why.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay. Let's deconstruct this for a second. And we will put away some of this lead. Put away some of that. Put that away for right now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect these. And I'm going to move them on top of here. They're basically just going to take everything and move it here. The good thing, though, I think, is still... Yeah. Even if your base isn't touching everything that you build that's within enough proximity, it all runs off the same... It all runs off the same power, which we're going to have to fix. We need more. We need better. We need bigger power. Take everything out of here that we can, which isn't going to be a lot. Ooh. Move as much into here as possible. Nope. Give me that battery back. These, all of this stuff. And then we'll go down here and we'll disconnect this. We'll build some more lockers. Yeah, see, this would be the perfect place for this to snap to a grid, but it doesn't for whatever reason. Oh God, it's gonna drive me nuts if they're not. They're not perfectly lined up, but whatever. At this point, it does not matter. Like I said, I'm not trying to get too... There we go. Just enough that we can...
Seek fluid intake.
Nope.
Vital signs stable.
Let's take all this. I keep hitting the wrong button to deconstruct that. Get all this. All right, not bad. Move this stuff over here. Oh. Oh, that's probably the one that the biters killed. I was going to say, they're not supposed to do that. They're not supposed to rot like that. But another thing we can do really, really quickly is indoor grow bed. And we can put our marble melons in there and they'll grow. Is that everything? Yep, that's everything. Then we need to take this apart and then take this apart and then take this apart. And taking down the foundations does decrease your hull strength. But we're going to put that right back up here. And do we have enough? We do. Okay. We're going to build another multi-purpose room. Because the next thing we're going to build is something to help take care of power, which is somewhere around here. The bioreactor. 3 titanium, a wiring kit, and lubricant. See? I said it earlier, we need plenty of lube. I don't think I have anything in here, so we're going to have to go out and find some... What I should do, though, is... Give me this and this. And for right now, we will plant that and that. And we'll come over here to our little grav trap. Our little feeding station. Oh, no, let's... Actually, no, I have food in here. That's what I was literally just doing. Because we're going to need food real quick. So we're going to take these 2 guys, cook them up. Nothing like a good roasted jellyfish. Or spadefish, whatever this is. Eat those. Drink some water. And now we need titanium and silver. So it's off to hunt for more of that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Which, again, shouldn't be too hard. We just gotta keep an eye out for everything. There's some lithium. We don't really need that, though, right now. Alright, let's just do this. Titanium. Silver. Actually, probably should get a bunch of titanium now that I'm thinking about it, so if we see anything, we'll scan it. Pick up that extra material. Which, here we go. Might be something over here. I hate how these doors close when you leave the area. Oh, titanium. Yeah, here we go. More propulsion cannon fragments, even though, again, we already had that. Got another radio signal. That dude just came straight through that door. He said, "To hell with that. I don't need to wait for you." Okay, here we go. Probably shouldn't get too far from Seamoth. We need one more silver, and then we gotta go over and get some creep vines. But we're going to take care of that real quick. So that way we don't have to worry about running around for some of this material. Keep an eye out for some sandstone. Run into some fish. There's a little bit right here. Come on, silver. Nope, lead. It's never what you need right away. It's always the last thing. Which makes sense because then you wouldn't keep looking for it. Alright, but while we're over here, how much space do I have in the inventory? Enough. Of course. No, it's not full. It's just full too much for those because they take up 4 slots instead of 2. But let's... Nope. Yeah, there we go. Usually in these caves you could find a lot of sandstone. Silver. Alright. That's good enough for now. Oh, you know what? There's one. Gold. Take a little bit of gold. Head back to the base. Head back to the base. We're going to build the bioreactor, which is going to help immensely with power. I should also look into building a power cell charger. We'll see where we're at. See how much more we got to get. Because I want to get to the Aurora. Yeah, see, I just opened that door and it's already closed. As soon as you go away from it, everything closes. Kind of don't like that. But there's not much you can do about it right now. Park this right here. We'll get inside.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We will make our lube. Oh, and we have the, okay. Yeah, we have the recipe for enameled glass. We need stalker teeth for that. And what we're going to do... Interior modules, interior pieces... Oh, we didn't make the wiring kit. Make the wiring kit. We're going to plop down this reactor right here.
A reliable power source is a critical step towards self-sufficiency. Consider keeping a photojournal of your achievements to motivate you in times of despair.
We can grab some of these guys, because the bioreactor runs on biomaterial. Which, it's pretty much anything you can grab. You can grab fish, you can grab plants. Some are better than others. Where'd you go? Oh, my inventory's full. So we'll just go back in here. Put this away. And then what we're going to do is all these little fishy guys that we just got, going right in there. And now we have power. These give 500 power. I think it's 500. Something like that. We'll unpin this blueprint. And then how much titanium do we have? 2. That should be enough to do what I want to do. And what I want to do is... Yep, exterior grow bed. And then what we're going to do here, we're going to throw a creep vine in there. And then also...
Farming alien plants is a proven survival strategy.
Oh, nope. Get away from those guys.
Survived 47 months on a healthy, raw salad of live tree roaches and stank root.
All right. And we will throw these in here. And then anytime we need more, we can go over and just grab some. And we can regrow them by cutting them. But, oh, you know what? Let's see what the radio says. Let's see what the radio says real quick.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again.
Ooh,
We
this is
just
these
picked
guys.
up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you.
You didn't care to know. That's what the problem is.
We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out.
All right, cool.
What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR, and I blew it.
That doesn't fill me with confidence.
Right, but so are all the others.
All right. Well, you heard the message. They're on their way. We're going to get rescued. And I think that's a good stopping point for this episode. So, again, thank you for coming by and hanging out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share the channel. It's immensely helpful in these early stages. Also, don't forget to check out the other socials. Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Streaming. Just random silly games. This channel is going to be more for, excuse me, longer Let's Plays like this. And I'm going to try to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for those videos. But, yeah. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.